All in all, Friday 26th of September. I don't know where this year's gone, but yeah, it's gone too quick. And see, I'm just out with the boys. This is like, somebody said to me today, do they get like a leg stretch? This is their morning leg stretch. This is going to be a 20-minute walk. They've been to toilet. Sit down. They've been to toilet. We're going to do a little bit of training, go to a lesson. Then they're going to get another session of training, go to a lesson. Then they get another session of training. So the only rule on this morning walk is they can't go too far. And I've just seen a couple of rabbits up there, so they can't chase them either. If I was going to train now, as in a proper session, what I would do is I would start that end, but I would have already put a ball or a dummy that end, and they'd have to hunt all the way up through here to get to it. But we're literally going to let them have a run, and I got a dummy, a tennis ball in my pocket. I might chuck it, I might not. It's just a morning stroll. The only rules, like I say, they can't go too far, and if I do a recall, which I will do, that I expect them to come back. So even on a morning stroll, I still expect them not to go too far and to come back when I call them. That's the rules. When I'm training, I expect them to, I do sit whistles, I do turn whistles, I do recall, I do retrieving, I do, when they retrieve, they got to come back, give it to hands. It's a bit more focused. Anyway, it's a Friday, so I thought I'd make a video. It's been a funny old week. My week started, as everyone who saw my post about the lady on her phone. And then this morning, the scenario was, is it okay to let my dog off from a woman? And I was walking my neighbour's dogs. I'm like, as long as it recalls, it's not aggressive. No, it's fine. Well, we know where this conversation's going, don't we? Dog runs straight over, starts having a little pop at my neighbour's 10-year-old dog. I shout to her, get your dog back. She calls it, it has no recall. So we know how it ends. I end up putting her dog on a lead and take it back to her and saying, please don't ever let that off if I'm around again, because it has no training. Anyway, so the week started bad, and that's how I expected it to go. But in between, we've had a nice bit of, well, I've avoided people, to be fair. What else is going on? We've got some big things coming up. Group sessions, I'm changing how they go. I'm going to run the first one in Thornbury, hopefully this month. Sorry, October. That'll be the new one. Just tweaking a few things. Next year, I've got some pretty big plans for the business. Lots of new ideas. But like everything, once again, I'm thankful to all my clients. I generally believe that a business is based on its client base. And I've said this before, but I got a fantastic client base. Yes, I push people hard. Yes, I tell you the truth. I don't fluff it up for you. But because of that, I got people out there working hard to fix the problems, and the results show. This is a results-based business. You could spend 10 grand a month on adverts, but if you can't show people how to fix their problems and they don't see change, might as well get 10 grand and put it on a horse and hope it wins, because you ain't going to get any work. Busy. Am I busy? Oh yeah. I've caught up from the hot weather, but it's inundated with new inquiries, and again, they're all recommendations. It's like unbelievable. I'm not moaning about it. Originally, I was going to cut down to 4-day weeks, but I literally can't. I'm doing 7 days a week. I took half a day this week. I'm working all this weekend. Between now and Monday, I'm in 3 different counties. That's how busy I am, and we're just going to keep working. So that these two have still got to sit there, because this is part of their training. They're not allowed to move till I tell them, which is why my hands are in my pocket, because they think I'm going to throw something. Apart from that, the only thing I haven't really mentioned, it's not dog related, but it is quite an impact, is obviously anyone who watches the news and has ever watched the news or has any interest in sport will obviously see the sad news about Ricky Hatton. I love boxing. I think it's a very disciplined sport, but whether you do or you don't, for somebody, like, it just shows like the amount of fame and following and wealth means nothing if your head's not in a good place. Such a sad scenario. 46 years old. We don't know the circumstances, but we can only assume he took his own life. I'm no expert on mental health. I'm no expert on depression. I'm no expert on anything really. All I say to anyone, especially anyone who is one of my clients or follows my page or anything, if you generally feel you're struggling and you feel like you have no one to talk to or no one just to walk with, if you think just walking with me and watching me train these dogs or walking with me and let my dogs run, and you want to talk about holidays or something helps you, then please message me, because it's happening too often, isn't it? We're seeing it all the time now, and there's no resources out there. The government aren't spending any money to help people, you know. Same as drug addiction, there's no drug rehabilitation centres hardly at all now. The government's too busy spending money on weapons in wars, in trying to please other countries, when we should be focusing on our own people. But I'm not going to get into a political thing, because that's another video. So on that note, like I say, if there's anyone out there, if you just want to walk with me and don't want to talk at all, I don't mind. I really don't mind. But if you think it will help you, then please reach out. And again, because I got such a fantastic client base, I am sure there are people out there who would also join in to help you. Apart from that, forecast I believe for the weekend in the UK is okay-ish. A little bit of rain, but we're in the end of September, we'd expect that. So I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I'll say, if you're out and about the weekend, you're up to see me, come and say hi. Today I'm Gloucester, tomorrow I am, where am I tomorrow? Oh, I am Wiltshire and Gloucestershire tomorrow, and then Sunday I am Herefordshire and Worcestershire. So yeah, everyone has a great weekend. Keep training, take your time, can't fast track, can't cut corners, one walk at a time, get success, tick it off, move on. Apart from that, everyone, have a great weekend. I'll let these two off you go. Hang on, everyone. Great weekend, everyone. I'll speak to you all next week.